Hi creative friends, in this video we're going to look at these handmade watercolor metallic paints from MAB Watercolors. You can find her on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Etsy, all of those places, and I'll make sure to leave all of the links in the description box below. But she reached out to me a while ago and she, just wanted to see if I would be willing to review it and post about it. And when I looked at her site, oh my gosh, these holographic ones just really caught my eye. And I was like, I have to try those. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but it looks like there are larger flecks of metallic pieces, so I'm really excited to dive into those. And then she generously gave me even more than I asked for. She has some that shift colors. I think they're called the chameleon colors, so I think these are some of those up there, I think. These look like they're used, but actually they weren't. There was a plastic sheet over it, and I think the paints weren't fully dry, so it got smushed. So I haven't used them yet. So this is going to be a true first look and just my honest thoughts and review of the MAB watercolors. So let's dive in. So this is really helpful to have because it's been a while since I've used a dot card. And so she says, add 1 to 2 drops of water, wait 2 to 5 minutes for the paint to activate. Most paints will activate fast, but some, especially chunky ones, like the Northern Lights, the holographic ones, will need longer. Dive in and enjoy. Just beautiful. So I do have a separate plastic palette just in case, so I can mix here if I need to, since there isn't too much room on the dot card. She also included a business card. Beautiful. You know me, I am a sucker for adding metallic details to basically everything. Let's get into it. All right, so I have both white and black watercolor paper. I'm sure they will stand out more on the black watercolor paper, but I wanted to try it on the white just in case. These are both from Legion Paper, very reputable company. Please check their papers out. I'm going to use a slightly smaller brush than my usual size 6. I'm going to use my size 3 here, round size 3. All right, so first she said to add a couple drops of water, and what do you know, I have a small dropper. So let's go ahead and do that first. I'm just adding like a little drop on top of each color. I wonder how often I'll have to like activate. Oh, this fire opal looks beautiful. Let's try the first color in the set, which is Azure. Just wetting my brush a little bit. Oh, this one is already, like some of the flakes are coming off of the green. I really don't want them to start mixing into each other. I'm going to have to be super careful. Okay, let me try it on the white first. So here we go. Ooh, the paint does activate really easily. I'm not having to force my brush in there, and it's already like so covered. Look at that. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Yeah, let's pick that up. All right, here it is on the white. Very smooth. I'm going to try to pick up a little bit more paint. So I'll be honest, this is my first time ever using handmade watercolors, and I'm just like, I'm really surprised at just how beautifully they're made. Like, I love the granulation that's happening here. Wow. Okay, let's keep going. Aquarius. Oh my goodness. This one looks like it has multiple, like dual colors. Like it looks green on the duck card, but when I'm putting it down, like it looks green if you tilt it the right way, but then it also looks kind of like chocolatey. So this is one of those chameleon paints where, yeah, it shifts color depending on what angle you're looking at. Because I can definitely see like the maroon, I can see the green. Oh my gosh, it's stunning. Okay, here's vivid number 1. Oh my gosh, this is so juicy. It's like super creamy. Oh my gosh, I wish you guys could feel this. It is so creamy. This is vivid number 1. Wow. That is so creamy. Oh my gosh. This green is this green reminds me of like, well, not this green, but that green up there, cuz kind of reminds me of like Wicked. I mean, come on. What? It looks more luminescent depending on the angle too. Wow. All right, vivid number 1. Wow. So this is another one of those chameleon colors as well. Oh my, I am seriously shook. Okay, here's vivid number 7. It looks blue. It looks blue. Let's see how it goes on. Oh, wow. Obviously, I wouldn't be using the metallic watercolor so washed out, you know, so diluted. I don't even know why I'm doing this. I probably didn't need to do that. I probably won't do that on the black paper because it'll be so hard to see. But this is another chameleon color too. Many of her paints are also light fast, they're archival, so it just means that it's gonna last a really long time and not degrade over time. Are you guys seeing this? Just look at that sheen. So I recently bought a mink foil machine because I wanted to add foil details to my, you know, cards and stickers and whatnot. But I'm like, wait, do I need to just paint them on? All right, here is amethyst. Ugh, beautiful. Just beautiful. Pigments are really dense, you know, so you get a lot of coverage. And I think with metallic watercolors, you need that because if you dilute it too much, like here, it just starts looking a little bit hazy, and that's not the effect that you want, right? You want the full metallic effect, and you want it to be somewhat opaque. Ooh, this is so creamy. Just look at this. Oh, are you seeing this? So creamy. Oh my gosh. All right, this is caramel. Oh my gosh, these metallic flakes are so thick. She packs a lot in here. There is so much. Even when you dilute it, you just get that slight shimmer. I'm not even halfway through it, I'm already like blown away. All right, here is Ruby. The colors are really, really juicy. They really are. And again, I don't have to rub my brush too much in order to, you know, pick up a lot of color. Oof, Ruby, look at that. Sea Sparkle is the next one. This is part of her Ocean series, and it's another chameleon color. This green is just divine. Oh, like I love just how it moves. You know, like it's really thick. This is so nice. All right, Sea Sparkle. What? Just look how thick that is. So this is another chameleon. So I'm seeing like blue and like seaweed green. What? How does this even like happen? Like, are you guys seeing the blue? Right? There's the blue, there's the green. Like, oh my gosh. Like as I was painting, I saw the blue like underneath the green. I don't know how you make this kind of paint, but I am, oh my gosh, more than impressed. I'm trying to think about how you would use this. I love that, you know, this kind of color you could totally use like on an ocean scene. Ooh. Or even this one. This one was Vivid number 7. I feel like I should label these. Azure. Aquarius. Vivid number 1. Vivid number 7. So far out of this first row, I am really loving the sea sparkle. Oh my goodness. I mean, obviously I'm a sucker for anything green, but just look at that. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, I am not done. I'm like almost halfway done. Here's Hummingbird. Just beautiful. It almost looks like foil. I mean, and I say that just because I just bought like a bunch of like foil, but it has that same kind of thickness and sheen and shine. It is just beautiful. Here's Vivid. Here's Vivid number 5. I think I added a little bit too many drops there. Yeah, I'm not getting enough paint. Ooh, I mean, this type of green is more of my kind of green. It's more like olive or army green. Beautiful. Okay, here's that fire opal I was really excited about. Here it is. Oh, so iridescent. I can see pink, yellow. Let's just see how it goes on though. Oh my gosh, do you see how my brush is changing colors? What? Wow. All right, fire opal. Surprise me. Oh, it is like pearlescent. Oh my goodness, but I see the yellow and I see the pink. It's like clear yellow and pink all at the same time, depending on the angle that you're looking at. I am shook, seriously. All right, Fire Opal, you did not disappoint. This is obviously one of those chameleon colors. Like, are you seeing this? Like, there's the pink slash purple, and then there's the yellow. And then when you look at it kind of like straight on, it almost like disappears, but you still see a little bit of a shine. Oh, oh my goodness. I just realized that my nails are kind of the same. Maybe that's why I'm so drawn to this color. Fire Opal. Wow. Okay, that has replaced my favorite. Here is Golden Crown. I mean, I love anything gold. And this looks like a gold color that I would love. Yeah, it's not quite like an antique gold. Beautiful. Right, here's Fairy Dust. Ooh. I would almost imagine this one to be like Fairy Dust, where it's like very, very, it's not like in your face, you know, it's very subdued, but it's like just enough, just a little hint. But this is beautiful too, Fairy Dust. It's got like a slight coral-ish color to it. Here is Rich Gold. This kind of reminds me of like antique gold or like brassy gold. So creamy. Really beautiful. All right, next we have Saffron Gold. Oh my gosh, these particles are so huge. So, so huge. You seen this? Wow. All right, Saffron Gold. It is so sparkly. The color is kind of similar to the one just before that, the rich gold. Maybe that's just, maybe it was my mistake, but it's almost the same, right? Almost the same. All right, here's Illusion. This is part of her Mirror series, and I think it has some like chrome in it, and it says Hollow Shimmer. That's a lot of stuff. I feel like I'm working with like molten metal or something, you know? Wow. All right, Illusion. Here we go. Beautiful silver color. Again, so thick, so saturated. Really nice. Oh my gosh. Wait, I see like actual flecks of something. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see that in the um yeah, in the camera, but there are like actual small little flakes of I don't know, something. What? It's like there are tiny little like mirror pieces or something. Oh, I wish you guys could see this. Okay, hopefully you can. Here is Dazzle, another one from the Mirror series. I am prepared to be dazzled. This one also has like some large pieces. Wow. It looks like a disco ball. So pretty. All right, this is Dazzle. Oh my gosh. This is a little bit sheerer, a little bit sheer. It kind of reminds me of the Fire Opal, but without the chameleon effect. So it's very sheer. Just look at that. All right, this next one is called Rainbow, and I was like really confused because it looks gray. So I'm like, but I'm prepared to be amazed. Here is Rainbow. Wait, I'm not really seeing it. I think I'm supposed to see like the rainbow flecks in here, like the colored flecks in here. I see some colored flecks, but right now it just kind of looks like maybe I'll see it better on the black paper. So we'll see. All right, next we have Unicorn Magic. I love these names. Just what? These names are so fun. This definitely you can see the flecks, the colored flecks in here. Beautiful. All right, Unicorn Magic. I'm trying to like deposit some more of the flecks. Ooh. I wonder like as it dries if it'll look a little bit different. Here it is, a little close up. It's not quite dried yet. I don't know if you can see the flecks, but it is really pretty. This one has more sparkle than this one for some reason. And last but not least, the Northern Lights. This was what I was particularly excited to try out. I mean, just look at this. Look at all this sparkle. I literally feel like I'm picking up sequins. What? Okay, Northern Lights. Oh my gosh. It is like I'm just painting with sequins. Just look at this. Glitter everywhere. This is like the effect you get when you put down glue and then you just kind of like, throw glitter everywhere. This is kind of what it looks like. So I kind of like that there are some sparse areas like in between the glitter particles. All right, so I forgot to label, so let me do that real quick. And then I'm going to paint on the black paper, but instead of just doing swatches, of course, I'm going to do my own thing. I'll probably just paint leaves because you know how much I love to paint leaves. This Fire Opal, oh my gosh. I think the Fire Opal is still my favorite. And I think it's my favorite because back when I did the Fine Tech review, I thought there was a color that was like pearlescent, but it ended up being more like silver. And it's not like I was disappointed. I was just like, oh, I thought it was something else, so it just didn't match my expectation. And I also have a set of Kuretake metallic paints too, so I need to do a review of those, and so you guys can see, because I think that one also has a pearlescent line. Oh my gosh, just look how shiny. Doesn't it just look like foil? Like holographic foil down here. Wow, wow. All right, here is the black paper. Let's do this, you guys. All right, let's paint some leaves. Here is the azure. Beautiful. I mean, I wasn't expecting anything less. Here's the Aquarius. This color is a little bit harder to see on the black just because it's so dark, but it's okay. Like in the light and at the right angle, like you can definitely still see it. All right, vivid number 1. Just so juicy. Wow. Vivid number 7. I'm really amazed at how people can make their own watercolors. I'm sure if I really wanted to, I could learn, but you know, why would I teach myself when there are so many people who are making beautiful watercolors like this? Beautiful. All right, amethyst. Caramel. This is definitely a favorite when I was swatching them. Oh, I don't think I have enough water. It's a little bit too dry. Ruby. Here's the sea sparkle again. Oh my gosh. They do look just a little bit different on white versus black watercolor paper, but not that much more different. Yeah, and I think it's because these paints are so pigmented, they're so saturated. So even though you're painting on white paper, they are just as luminous and iridescent as they are on black paper. I'm so impressed. So, so impressed. All right, next, hummingbird. Okay, you guys, here's my favorite color, the fire opal. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm just making sure I pick up enough of the paint. Oh my gosh, it almost looks green on this paper. So I don't see the chameleon effect as much on black paper. I'm not sure why that is. I would be curious to know. I think that's just one thing to look out for if you're really into these chameleon colors. I mean, they're beautiful, but just I'm noticing less of a chameleon effect on black paper. And maybe that's okay. Not a lot of people, have access to black watercolor paper, so it's not the end of the world. All right, here's fairy dust. Yeah, so in the fire opal looks more, it just looks more like yellow green. Like I still see the sparkle, but it's just yellow to me. I'm not sure if she specifies that on her website. But like I said, I don't think it's that big of a deal because most people just use white watercolor paper. And actually, one of the frustrating things about metallic watercolors is that they don't look as luminescent or iridescent on white watercolor paper. So if anything, the fact that hers are just as stunning on white watercolor paper actually says a lot. All right, and there's a saffron gold. All right, last but not least, let's do these last 5. Some of these are from that mirror series. Here's Illusion. Oh my gosh, just look at that. It is so sparkly. If you're hearing barking, that's our dog, Charcoal. All right, here's Rainbow. Having trouble just kind of like activating this. Okay, I'm still not quite seeing I don't know, the colored flecks. I see it on her website, but I don't see it as much on mine. Maybe I need to like break through this outer layer of the dot. I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm just having trouble. All right, let's do the unicorn magic. Oh my gosh, yes, sprinkle this on some unicorn. It is beautiful. And last but not least, the Northern Lights. So sparkly. I'm just gonna kind of like scoop it up. It is so crunchy looking. Kind of reminds me of like metallic shine, like nail polish, where when you wanted to add, yeah, like glitter to your nail polish or glitter to your nails, not to your polish. Kind of reminds me of that. Because it has that transparency in the background, it's a little harder to see on black paper, but on the white paper, yeah, just stunning. All right, so here are all the swatches of this dot card. Here they are in leaf form on black watercolor paper. And here's what my dot card looks like after I used it. So there are definitely some, puddles of paint, but that's totally normal. I wonder if I can, yeah, somehow transfer that, but I think for now it's fine. So here are some of my general thoughts. All right, let's see if you can see the little flecks here. Right? Do you see that like little like mirror-like pieces? Oh, I don't know if you could see that. I wish you could. All right, so here are some of my thoughts. Obviously, this is only a small sample of all the colors that she has on her website. So please, please, please check her website out. It's linked in the description box below. I love that she sent me a little bit of the chameleon, a little bit of the gold, a little bit of the mirror series, just a little bit of everything. And so I felt like this was a really great sample set. I love how they look on white watercolor paper. As I said, I didn't really see the chameleon effect on the black watercolor paper. And it might be because, you know, they are somewhat transparent. So when you have black, it kind of overwhelms it. And so you might not get to see that other, you know, yeah, the color shifting in colors. I don't know why scientifically that might happen, but that's just what I'm seeing. So if you love the chameleon colors, just make sure to use them on white watercolor paper for the most maximum effect. I love how some of the paints are very thick. Like, I don't know if you could notice when I was using them or putting my brush into the paints, but it was as if I was picking it up with a palette knife or something. Like, it was just so creamy and so easy to pick up. Especially the ones that have thicker particles like these. The caramel was really easy to pick up, the saffron gold. Yeah, it was just such a pleasure to work with. I'm not a huge fan of the rainbow only because I was hoping to see more of the actual rainbow color flecks. But like I said, maybe it was just that the paint dot was too dense. Maybe I had to like kind of get in there in the circle. So maybe I'll try again. But yeah, you can't really see it on the white and you definitely can't see it on the black. These colors really do look comparable to my Finetech watercolors. Like especially this color, I know I have that in my Finetech set and I love it just as much here as I do it in my Finetech. I love that the purple and the ruby, you know, they stand out so well against the black, but what's even better is that they look so good, especially on the white. So if you're looking for metallic watercolors that look just as good on white watercolor paper as they do on black, then please check out MAB Watercolors. I am so impressed with what she's done, and I really thank her for sending me this stock card. I want to give it 5 stars. It is beautifully made, really well packaged. I just can't get over this fire opal color. Seriously, that is the best. Like, here's clear, here's pink, here's yellow. Like, what? It is just so beautiful. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this product review, please subscribe to my channel and like this video. Remember to check out MAB Watercolors and her website, her Etsy shop. She's also on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all of that jazz. All the links are in the description box below. Let me know in the comments which color was your favorite and what you would love to try. And if you've tried other metallic color brands and what you like or don't like about them. And maybe you'll give this a try because maybe there's something unique like the fire opal that is just calling your name. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.